We all know that feeling. It starts as a gentle rumble, then it becomes a demanding growl. This is hunger, your body's built-in alarm system. It's a signal that your body needs fuel to keep going. But hunger is much more complex than just an empty stomach. It's not a simple mechanical process. Instead, it's a sophisticated biological conversation happening inside you. This conversation involves your stomach, your fat cells, your brain, and a team of powerful chemical messengers. These messengers are your hormones. They are the true directors of the show. They decide when you feel hungry and when you feel full. If your body doesn't get the consistent energy it needs, it can lead to energy crashes, mood swings, and poor food choices. When your hunger is out of control, your blood sugar can go on a roller coaster ride. This directly impacts your ability to concentrate in class, study for exams, or even stay awake during a lecture. By understanding the hormonal science behind your hunger, you can fuel your brain for success. Let's meet the two main players in your body's hunger story. First up is ghrelin. I like to call it the go hormone. Think of it as the green light for eating. Ghrelin is primarily produced in your stomach. When your stomach is empty, it releases ghrelin into your bloodstream. The ghrelin then travels up to your brain and knocks on the door of your hypothalamus, the brain's control center. It essentially shouts, "Hey, it's time to eat." This is why it's often called the hunger hormone. Its job is to stimulate your appetite, increase food intake, and promote fat storage. On the other side of the equation, we have leptin. You can think of leptin as the stop hormone. It's the red light for eating. Leptin is produced by your fat cells. The more body fat you have, the more leptin your body produces. After you eat a meal and your body's energy stores are replenished, your fat cells release leptin. It also travels to your brain's hypothalamus, but its message is the opposite of ghrelin's. Leptin says, "Okay, we're full. You can stop eating now." It signals satiety, letting your brain know that you have enough energy on board. The relationship between these two hormones is supposed to be a beautifully choreographed dance. When you haven't eaten for a while, ghrelin levels rise, making you feel hungry. You eat a meal, and as your body processes the food and stores energy, ghrelin levels fall. At the same time, leptin levels rise from your fat cells, signaling to your brain that you are full and satisfied. This elegant system is designed to keep your energy intake and expenditure in perfect balance, helping you maintain a stable and healthy weight over time without you even having to think about it. However, this system can sometimes get thrown off balance. Modern lifestyles, poor sleep, high stress, and certain dietary habits can disrupt this delicate hormonal dance. For instance, when you don't get enough sleep, your body produces more ghrelin and less leptin. This is why you might feel ravenously hungry after a sleepless night, even if you've eaten enough. Your hormones are essentially tricking your brain into thinking you need more food. Understanding these influences is key to troubleshooting your own hunger and cravings, and getting your body's signals back on track. The communication between your hunger hormones and your brain is a critical process for survival. Your brain, specifically the hypothalamus, acts as the central command hub. It constantly receives and interprets signals from all over your body. When ghrelin arrives, it binds to specific receptors in the hypothalamus. This interaction triggers a cascade of neural activity that generates the sensation of hunger. It also enhances the pleasure you get from food, making that slice of pizza or bowl of pasta seem incredibly appealing. Your brain is essentially being programmed to seek out and enjoy food to ensure you get the energy you need. Conversely, when leptin is released from your fat cells, it travels through the bloodstream to the same command hub in the brain. It binds to its own set of receptors in the hypothalamus, but it sends a completely different message. Leptin's signal works to suppress the appetite-stimulating pathways that ghrelin activates. It tells your brain that energy reserves are sufficient and that it's time to put the brakes on eating. This creates the feeling of fullness and satisfaction, known as satiety. This allows you to push your plate away and feel content, preventing you from overeating and storing excess energy as fat. This system is not just about starting and stopping, it's a dynamic feedback loop. When you eat, ghrelin drops and leptin rises. As time passes and your body uses that energy, leptin levels will gradually fall, and as your stomach empties, ghrelin levels will begin to climb again. This cycle is what creates the natural rhythm of hunger and fullness throughout your day, guiding your eating patterns from one meal to the next. Unfortunately, this communication can break down. In a condition known as leptin resistance, the brain stops responding properly to leptin's signal. Even though the body has plenty of fat and is producing high levels of leptin, the brain doesn't hear the message to stop eating. This leads to persistent hunger and reduced energy expenditure, creating a vicious cycle of overeating and weight gain. The good news is that you have the power to influence these hormones through your diet. One of the best ways to keep ghrelin in check and promote satiety is by eating enough protein. Protein is highly effective at suppressing ghrelin levels for a longer period compared to carbohydrates or fats. Starting your day with a protein-rich breakfast, like eggs or Greek yogurt, can help you feel fuller for longer. This reduces the urge to snack on unhealthy options mid-morning. Including a source of lean protein in every meal is a simple, practical strategy to help manage your appetite throughout the entire day. Fiber is another very powerful, often overlooked tool in your hormonal toolkit. Foods rich in fiber such as vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and legumes help you feel full in two ways. First, they add physical bulk to your meal and slow down how quickly your stomach empties. This means ghrelin is suppressed for a longer period. Second, certain types of fiber can influence the release of other satiety hormones in your gut. Eating a large salad with your meal or adding beans to your soup can significantly increase your feeling of fullness, helping you control portion sizes without feeling deprived or hungry shortly after. Don't be afraid of healthy fats. Fats found in avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil also play a role in hormone regulation and satiety. They slow down digestion, contributing to a longer-lasting feeling of fullness. More importantly, they help with the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and are crucial for overall health. However, it's about the type of fat. Highly processed foods, especially those high in unhealthy saturated fats, trans fats, and refined sugars, can promote inflammation and contribute to the development of leptin resistance, making it harder for your brain to recognize when you're full. Finally, managing your hunger is about more than just what you eat. It's also about how you eat. Eating slowly and mindfully gives your body time to register fullness. It takes about 20 minutes for your brain to get the "I'm full" message from leptin. If you eat too quickly, you can easily consume more calories than you need before your brain even realizes it. So, put your fork down between bites. Chew your food thoroughly. Savor the flavors. By adopting these simple habits and focusing on a diet rich in protein, fiber, and healthy fats, you can work with your hormones, not against them, to unlock lasting health and balance.